plot twist is not a unexpected or surprise ending, or at the very least, it is irreducible to that. For example, the last scene in Reservoir Dogs, where all the characters shoot each other, surprisingly, unexpectedly, not really a plot twist.
I'm Sibai. I'm an artist and researcher. I work a lot with aesthetics. A lot of my writing and research is on the subject of aesthetics, specifically a sort of conceptual understanding of aesthetics. I'm also quite interested in the notion of heritage as such. And I've done a lot of both academic, sort of serious research on this topic, but also a little bit of art.
Because Verbal Kent is, in one sense or another, narrating the story, you might assume this was told from his perspective. And, this is an assumption you might, continue the film in, until the plot twist, until the moment of revelation, where really you understand that this was all a fake, and, in fact, you are Kuyan.
When you do a painting, shall we say, you're not, let's say a painting of this parking lot we're right next to, you don't simply reproduce the reality that you see in this parking lot, you reproduce what in that reality makes it look that way. For example, if you want to look at the heaviness of a sort of truck, or perhaps the way the light is hitting it, so you look at what in that reality is making it that way. I think that's sort of how art functions, rather than just research. Something I'm really interested in is what is the artist allowed to do that the analyst or reader or critic perhaps of art cannot do, and what is each allotted. Now, where they intersect, I suppose usually I put it this way, that when you produce a work of art, there's inevitably going to be some kind of, shall we say, sort of message, for lack of a better word, or something which relates to the larger social sphere, but your artwork, I think, usually cannot be reduced to that, or that shouldn't be the sort of prime dimension of the artwork. For me, this is conceptuality, this is the prime dimension. Whereas when you're reading art, in some sense, what you care about is the content, is sort of the message. Whereas I think for me, an art content is somewhat secondary to how you sort of formulate this or articulate this content. Whereas with more serious or research or academic work, it's really more about content.
And that's it. Like and subscribe, and thank you very much.